Hi, my name is Surya Alif Utama and I am an undergraduate student at Hasanuddin University, Makassar. Outside my university life, I involved in several social projects. The first one is Makassar Teknik, which provides an education to ask the students to keep their kidneys healthy. So I involved as a designer and marketing. So I designed some posters, I gave certificates and anything. So the second social project that I'm involved in is that Surya project, Tunanetra-sided network. So I involved as a programming teacher, but it's not as simple as programming teacher as usual because I gave an education to visually impaired people. So the visually impaired people could also make a code, could also make their own websites. So that's my job on that social project. Inside my university life, I managed to get several achievements. The first one, I got the third runner-up of English debating competition in Makassar. And the second one, I managed to get semi-finalist in novice category in Indonesian varsity English debating competition. And then the third one, I managed to get the second winner of the most achieving student at Hasanuddin University, Makassar. And the paper of an overview of computer vision applications to aid visually impaired people. I also joined in a lab called Artificial Intelligence and Multimedia Processing Laboratory in Merupakan. In my laboratory, I tried to research on how an image of a cow could be calculated and predicted to its weight, to its real weight. So it's called cow's life weight prediction using image processing. So some people say that it's insane, like when they are not aware of the technology or what we call it artificial intelligence and computer vision. They do not understand how it's going, so they think that it's impossible. But based on Arthur C. Clarke laws, he said that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. But it's not magic at all. It's scientific. Where you can predict this is cow's life weight based on its feature. Like for example, from its heart girth, or for example, from its body size, or anything like that. So I tried to predict it from one image and then turned it into a calculated or predicted life weight. I believe that with my knowledge in artificial intelligence and computer vision, I believe that I would learn a lot from CPBSA, especially when my final project is so related on Industry 4.0, which is the concern of everyone, especially should be the concern of Indonesian people. Thank you so much.